Chef Robin Asbell here. 'Tis the season, and welcome to my kitchen. I'm going to show you something absolutely perfect for the season. As soon as I open this bottle of Cava, there you go. Seasonal fun. I'm going to just pour a little bit here. Got out my grandma's lead crystal flutes because it's that time of year. Cheers to you. So today, I'm going to show you one of my favorite things to make this time of year. It's a great addition to your holiday meal, whether it's just you, however many people you've got this year, and it's going to be so fun and festive and gorgeous. You're going to love it. It's an arugula salad with shaved fennel and orange, and the secret ingredient is I'm going to make a dressing with this Cava, and I'm going to put the Cava in the salad dressing so that the dressing and the salad work perfectly with a glass of Cava. So to start, I'm going to put half a cup of Cava in the pan. And bring it to a boil. So absolutely simple. Again, reduction. I'm going to reduce it so that the Cava is going to basically stand in for what we would usually use a vinegar for. The next step, while this boils, I'm going to show you how to shave fennel. So this is my mandolin. Now I know people are a little intimidated by these, and it absolutely is something that you should show great respect for, because a mandolin can cut you very badly. That's why I have this glove. It's a slicing glove. It's the same kind of glove people who use meat cutters use, and so I'm going to use that. And since I'm just shaving the base of this, I don't need to use the guide. So I should have done this before, but here we go. I'm going to just cut this little core out. Now fennel bulb, if you're not familiar with it, is this beautiful bulb that has a licoricey flavor. And some people aren't crazy about it, but I think that the way I like it two ways. I like it shaved very thinly in a salad, and I like it roasted. So I've cut the little core out of the bottom, and now I'm going to use my mandolin, and I'm going to just shave this into super thin slices. And it sort of depends how much you like fennel, if you want to use a lot of it. And I'm also going to use the greens, which are nice on this fennel bulb. Sometimes they're all wilted and you can't use them. If they're all wilted, the bulb is probably kind of wilted too. So I'll just do a few more thin slivers of this. There we go. Here is some slivered fennel. Get that out of there. And then I'm going to show you how to cut up the oranges. So this time of year, we have a whole array of oranges. I'm going to be using just a navel orange. If you wanted to, these are some sweet oranges, which look kind of rough. So I'm going to cut up one of those. You'll see they're beautiful inside, but they're just not the most photogenic orange, but they're delicious. And then I've got some Meyer lemons. I used a Meyer lemon to make the dressing. And of course, these are some Satsuma mandarins, which would also be tasty in here. So while this has been going on, my champagne, my Cava, has been boiling quite vigorously, and I'm going to check on it. Oh yeah, it's reduced down to very little, and that is good. So I'm going to let that cool while I cut up the oranges. And you just want to go ahead and cut off the ends of the orange. And then I'm going to cut the peel and the pith away. And you just kind of have to be decisive about it. If you don't go far enough, you'll end up with all this pith, as it were, and you don't want that because it's a little bitter and it doesn't look nice. Now we can do this two ways. There are different ways to cut up an orange, and as long as I've got it trimmed up, I just go ahead and get the rest of that pith off. So you can cut this into supremes, and since this is a nice seedless navel orange, I can just easily glide the knife along the membrane and take out the fruit and get these lovely sections with no membrane, just vesicles full of juice. And that's one way. Now you may feel a little intimidated by that or feel that's fussy, so I'll slice the other one a different way. But this is a great one when blood oranges come into the market, or cara oranges. There's going to be just so much fantastic citrus that you're going to want to use it, and a salad like this is a perfect place to show off some beautiful citrus. So here we have some beautiful segments, or we can just do the same, cut off the ends, cut off the peel and the pith. It's so beautiful, and it's just wonderful that all this citrus comes into season right around the time of year that we're all trying to eat a little extra vitamin C so we won't catch a cold, or at least that's the natural healing approach. Who knows? But I'm going to just get all this off of here. So when I've got my orange, I've got the orange with no more pith, so then I'm going to just slice it into rounds, which are also very pretty, and you can arrange those on top of the salad like flowers, and it's all going to be lovely. I'm going to start the vinaigrette. So with the salad, with the processor going, I drop in a garlic clove. Then I'm going to add a little Dijon mustard. It's a very, very simple salad. A little salt, a little lemon, and my reduced Cava. I know I keep calling it prosecco. It's Cava one of these very similar wines. Sparkling wine. You don't want to use something super expensive, but use something good enough to drink. So I'm turning that on, and I've got a half of a cup of good extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to drizzle that in very slowly with the machine running, and that's going to make an emulsified dressing. This is my little trick. This is how you make mayonnaise, and it's how you make a dressing that stays together. My dressing, I'm going to put it in this lovely little glass pitcher so we can admire it. Delicious and pretty. So now I'm going to make a bed of green arugula. Now arugula, to me, I always describe it as having a nutty taste because it does. It has this wonderful herbal flavor. I love that you can use arugula as an herb. You can use arugula as a salad green. Somehow it works both ways and people love it. So I've got my shaved fennel. It's going to go over the top of that. How pretty, how pretty. Looks like snow. And then I'm going to put some orange slices around the edge. And then I'll throw some of these beautiful orange segments in the middle. And see, I'm just throwing this together, but it looks like I fussed. As long as you're putting stuff on there, you might as well arrange it nicely. That's my rule of thumb. It does not require any special training. So here we have our beautiful salad, and I'm going to put some pistachios over the top, toasted pistachios. How beautiful is that? And then I'm going to drizzle it with some of the vinaigrette. Oh my goodness. It's just bathing in wine right now. Here's a toast to you and your great holidays. And I'm going to taste the salad. Just a little bite. Make sure that it goes with that wine. The fennel is just the way I love fennel. Sweet, licoricey, but thin. Still has some crunch, but it's not too aggressive. The arugula is sweet, nutty. It's got all that lovely, hefty, deep green flavor. Of course, I've got my beautiful sweet and tart oranges on there, crunchy pistachios, and the dressing, which is just mild, a little bit tart, just a delicious little dressing, nothing that's gonna knock anybody out of their chair, but it's just got that little bit of Cava in there to make sure that it works with what we're drinking. So I hope you will make this delicious salad and serve it either at the holidays or any time when oranges are plentiful and beautiful. And I also would like to invite you to go to my website and check out my events page and sign up to do a class with me right here, virtually, in my kitchen. So go to robinasbell.com, and I hope we can drink and eat together. Here's to your holidays. May you be well, take care of yourself, and remember, it's all about the flavor.